I'm here with my Joshua Washa guys. What's up, Josh?
Nothing.
You're cool today?
Yes.
You're excited to go out to work with Mama?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So listen, guys. Joshi, remember I told you guys about the song "Leave the Door Open"?
Yeah?
Like, why is that song always showing up for me?
I don't know.
It's a Bruno Mars song, and I felt like it was God saying to me, guys, that He's leaving the door open for me, that He's always available. That anytime I need any help, support, guidance, wisdom, love, approval, whatever I need, He's there with me. So today I got a message from YouTube that my girl, Star Girl, dropped a new video, and she's like my psychic, guys. Joshua, I talk about this Star Girl a lot, right?
Yeah?
That she's always giving me these messages from God, and He's just so talkative, guys, and I want you guys to get to know His voice. And one of the things she talked about is music, and how I talk so much about music, huh, Joshua, and I hear God's voice.
Yeah.
How I always hear from God through music, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things she talked about today in her video. And that's my message to you guys, that we have to start learning God's voice and start paying attention. So that's one way that God talks to her. She says, sometimes you go in the store, listen to what the song is playing. And so many times I go to this food store, Publix, and I have to download the song that's playing because I'm hearing from God through the song. So for her to just confirm that just made me feel so wonderful today, that I'm not this crazy person. Even one day we were driving from work, and we were just taking turns playing songs. And before I can tell Emmy to play the song, "Leave the Door Open," already he had the phone on that song as if he knew that I was gonna request that one.
Mm-hmm.
Emmy, how did that happen? I know, and so I will turn on the radio, that song will play. I will go for my run, Joshi, and I would just put out my song on shuffle. The song would be the first one to play, again and again and again. And I'm like, God, this is our song together. And He's just saying He's leaving the door open for me, that He's always available for me, and He's available for you too. Joshi, do you feel excitement that God is with you? Yeah, how does it feel to have this crazy God, Mama?
I don't know.
You don't know. You just have to love me, right? So for this lady, Star Girl, to confirm that, Joshua, about the music, you know, when we go to the music, last Saturday we were at the office, I even stopped what I was doing so all of us can take a trip to the flea market to buy a speaker so that we could play music, because I said that's how I hear from God. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what are the chances of this lady, Star Girl, all of a sudden telling me about that? That music is one of the ways that God speaks to me, and that I should start paying attention. It's
1
a message.
million?
Yeah, it's like Him, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a message from Him to say, yes, Nick, I am talking to you. He's like confirming it, what I've been feeling. And then I go, another thing, Joshua, I go for a run to touch my tree, right? Mm-hmm. And so where I go for the run is a lot of ducks, and so there's a lot of duck poop. But there are also a lot of feathers, and that's another thing that Star Girl said today, that you'll start seeing a lot of feathers everywhere. And she said those are signs from God, that the angels and the universe is with you, they're guiding you, they're supporting you. So that was another thing she talked about. And then another thing she talked about, Joshua, was the number synchronicities. That, you know how your mom goes crazy whenever she sees 7 and 11?
Yeah?
You like, what numbers are your synchronicities from God?
9/11?
Right, so whenever you see that, you feel His presence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she said this is another way that God communicates with us, by letting us see these synchronicities and these numbers coming up all the time. So everything I've been feeling lately, Joshie, Star Girl confirmed it for me. Is that crazy?
Yeah.
It just makes me feel so loved by God. And I want you guys to feel it too. Joshie, you're my little spiritual guy too. And Emmy, for him to already know that that was the song I was going to request out of the 800 songs on my phone. He already had it up, like Mommy's going to request this song. So some spiritual thing going on. And I want you guys not to miss out on God's voice. So I'm not crazy, guys. Go and watch the Star Girl latest video and you'll see that I'm not crazy. She confirmed everything that I talk about. So don't miss out. God is pretty talkative. and He's with us, guiding us. It's just for us to acknowledge Him in everything we do. Huh, Joshua Washa?
Yeah.
Say, God, what will please you here? Let me honor you here, God. Let me do the right thing. And what else?
Get nothing.
No, you got it. That's my guy. And let's do everything all for the glory of God. Peace.
Peace.